decent enough. It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe errand took... It must be chain scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
work with a hammer in this state.
Should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Gotta keep going, sorry.
Anything with one hammer isn't gonna kill you.
Sister! Over here!
Not again. Ignoring me again?
Ready?
So he asked, did you mean this? And he showed me...
Salutations, fair maiden. Who might you be?
I wrestle, it's not... Yes, I...
Hey!
If I were a sober man, I would soon.
That's not... Can't be.
Where are you off to? I can grab this from my stash later. Is that a tripwire? This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Turn them into the tripwires. Now, why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Cauldrons could teach me how to override these machines. But where would they be?
Hey, fine! Kill them however you want! Tripwires are better, though!
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. Hey, Red! Spare a moment, will ya? I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like some...
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt. Olvend. Thinks he's the Elderman of Chain Scrape. Half the town treating him as... Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my... Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no, I can't prove it, but that chuff buckets felt it best to put some distance between us after...
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristleback?
No. Karn said true. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in.
I should get going. Thanks for the...
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting ground. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I... So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight. Good part that machine was sharp enough.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No lectures to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Erend!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Here we go.
Smashed them good. Oh, that one hurt. Aloy, you might have to meet me halfway. Ah! God. Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh, I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone. Ah, that figures.
Aaron! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah? Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the Battle at the Spire, you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy, you just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Aaron, look. I'm sorry it wasn't easy for you when I left. And I know it's not easy now, but what I've been doing... Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
Your life on Earth?
Yeah. Everything dies unless I succeed.
Well, then let me help. Oh.
You can't. There's no machine to fight, no bad guy to kill. What I've got to do, I can't even explain it. Not even to people I care about.
Oh, so much for being useful. Okay.
Aaron! By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere. Obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. It'll only slow you down.
It's a ruin from the old world. But I could find something interesting inside. A relic. How do I get to it? Okay, what do we have in here?
Glad I can help.
Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin? I've learned to override machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here. There's the quarry Fairless mentioned. And it's full of bristlebacks. One less machine.
Those asses been as our friends.
Another one down. One less machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk. Over here, girl. I want to thank you. I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with the quarry at work. But Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be...
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Valley should be safe enough to travel. I'll go give Juarez the good news. Maybe this embassy can finally happen. I should dismount. Time to give Juarez to Baronlight. The way to Baronlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain says...
When I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
Well, I shall not be moving anywhere until the whistle has sounded. If it is not safe for them, then it is not safe for me.
Fine. I'll make sure the whistle gets blown, and then I'll be back.
Hear that? We're not leaving yet. Unpack the cart!
No. I'll be right back. Don't get comfortable.
As if that were possible here.
Petra mentioned Olvind is supposed to be in charge around here. Guess I should talk to him to get the whistle blown.
Ignoring me again? Round! Round! What you said? We're on
We are on the same side here, Olvind. What do you want, Olvind? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olvind Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my... saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some when my fellow laborers are being intimidated and taken it.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity. Everything I've achieved, I've done.
And where?
The burden of leadership.
You ordered the works.
Indeed, I did. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean?
It's not. It's on behalf who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
I cleared out all the bristle.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Shouldn't take more than a...
No.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here.
Either you do it now...
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again. What? The Bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight. Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
I wasn't expecting you.
You look like someone.
Best singing voice in all the time.
try, say hi.
I think I've had too much to drink. Is that a Nora?
Shop just opened up and I've got a backlog of orders. So.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Baron Lightwood East. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done... the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Baron Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink. I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Go back to work, Savior. Slinging back pints is a whole... lot nicer after a hard day's labor. Be welcome, Elder.
Baron Light. The last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. After Karja Horn. That means the acid point. I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too. Where's Erend?
Alvin said no one.
Looks like he's had a few.
You're in a sour mood?
Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to... All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
How have things...
Your silent departure? Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle. I took a month to... But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you. Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Yeah, I'm saving the world.
Erend.
Yeah, all right. I guess what I'm really trying to say is...
I know where to find you. Hope...
Yeah, don't count me. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Another day. I'm telling you, I saw it.
Lighten up, Pai. You've got...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and scream. Really seems to like his... But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our red, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these...
Mostly trade and negotiation. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effect that fell during the Red Raid. This particular embassy, however...
Special...
The Tanakh are returning one of our... A soldier by the name of Fashav. He's been their captive. The exchange has got everyone. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until...
You said something about Tanakh...
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their... Then, during the proceedings, and by negotiate, I mean stare down our son. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Yes. The one who cleared...
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready.
Didn't you just give this...
Both sides must signal readiness until the...
Yea, for as the first shall be kept.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back...
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Laurel. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sure, it's the savior. I don't care if it's the devil who queen herself. The gate takes shield until that horn grows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like that.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, a litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles, but I feel that my life, like my markings, this side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked.
How did you come to be among...
It's quite a story, though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere, but are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have to...
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed. They committed unspeakable atrocities. When the clans overran our forward encampment, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my... and they paid me back in kind on the journey to their camp. I lost so much blood on the way that I was wet of course when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I...
So when you met the Tenakth chief...
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by... So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life, or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down. Evidently, he allowed me to participate in the Kulrut.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth...
Yes. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest believe me. It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. I had hoped for freedom, but... well, that was...
You wound up serving...
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What is...
The word itself refers to a kind of... in practice. Marshals are Hikaro's rove, part magistrate, part judge, part... I won my place among their ranks and served as honored to men, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked. But they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue. To survive, one must master. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then...
Part of me, that there is much to admire about the Tenakth. I've heard stories about what it was like before. 3 clans always at war, constant. Hikaru and the Marshals have crafted it, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will...
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if...
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is... When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flame, but he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the mad. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, you would find that he only wants the best for his... I hope you do speak to him. So... That's... The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh, Are you glad?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping or sipping wine from the southern vineyard, but I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh, I'm in a unique... If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish...
The Tanakh don't...
They're not, as a rule. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires... Even if that change means putting aside...
You asked. I'll tell you. 6 months ago, the world... It's getting worse every day. Calling down storms, poisoning the water. The source of it all has gone west.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than... I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you.
Maybe. If...
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to...
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! Through the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire on Will!
I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!